Someone asks you a very normal question,
What are you doing next week?
and suddenly your mind goes blank. You know the words, you know the idea.
But you don't know how to say it clearly and naturally in English.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast Academy. Improve your English by listening. My name is David, and I'm really happy to be here with you again today for a brand new episode designed to help you feel more confident, more relaxed, and more comfortable in English.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marie, and thank you for joining us. Wherever you are listening from right now, we're very glad you're spending this time with us and with your English.
Today's episode is very practical, very useful, and very close to real life.
Yes, because we're going to talk about something you need all the time in English, especially in daily conversations.
This is a topic that sounds simple, but it can be surprisingly stressful for many learners. Think about it.
Maybe you are not sure which tense to use.
Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes.
Or maybe you just don't have the habit of talking about the future in English.
That is completely normal.
And that is exactly why we created this episode.
In this episode, we will help you talk about your plans for next week step by step.
We will start very simple with A1 and A2 level English.
Then we will slowly move to more natural, more detailed English at A2 and B1 level.
And finally, we will explore more flexible and confident ways to talk about plans at B1 and B2 level.
You don't need to worry about grammar names.
We will not use complicated explanations.
We will focus on real sentences you can actually use.
Everything will be explained through examples, short stories, and natural conversations.
Just like a real podcast, not like a school lesson.
David, maybe we should explain why talking about plans is so important in English.
Yes, that's a very good idea. Talking about your plans is one of the most common things you do in conversations.
At work, with friends, with colleagues, or even with strangers.
People often ask questions like,
What are you doing next week?
do you have any plans for next week?
Are you free next week?
And when you can answer these questions easily, conversations feel smoother.
You feel more relaxed and more confident.
On the other hand, when you don't know how to answer, you may feel uncomfortable.
You may give very short answers.
Or you may try to change the subject.
This episode is here to change that.
Our goal is to help you speak about your plans calmly and naturally.
Let's also say something very important.
Yes,
You do not need perfect English to talk about your plans.
you only need clear and simple sentences.
Communication is more important than perfection.
Always.
Throughout this episode, we will repeat important ideas many times.
Repetition is not a problem.
Repetition helps your brain learn and remember.
So, if you hear similar ideas, that's on purpose.
Exactly. It's part of the learning process.
Let's speak directly to the listener for a moment.
Yes, let's do that.
Dear listener, maybe English is important for your job.
Maybe you need English for travel or international meetings.
Or maybe you just want to feel more comfortable when speaking to people in English.
Talking about your plans is a big part of connecting with others.
It helps you share your life, your schedule, and your intentions.
And the good news is this.
You don't need to learn everything today.
You just need to follow the progression, step by step.
Sentence by sentence.
By the end of this episode, you will have many ready-to-use examples.
Examples you can reuse in your own life.
And you will also practice speaking with us.
Yes, there will be guided practice later in the episode.
So for now, relax.
Just listen.
Let the English come to you.
We will start with a natural conversation,
We will talk about plans for next week in very simple English.
and we will slowly explain everything, from A1 level to more confident levels.
Marie, let's imagine a very common situation.
Okay.
Two colleagues are talking at work on a Friday afternoon.
That's a very realistic situation.
I'll start with a very simple question, A1 level.
Perfect.
What are you doing next week?
Next week, I work.
This answer is very simple, but it works.
Yes, at A1 level, this is already communication.
Let's pause and explain.
The question, what are you doing next week, is very common.
It is friendly, neutral, and used everywhere.
The answer, I work, is basic but clear.
It tells the main idea.
Now let's make it a little more natural, A2 level.
I ask again. What are you doing next week?
I'm working next week.
This sounds more natural in English.
Yes, adding I'm working and next week makes it clearer.
Let's explain slowly.
When we talk about plans, English often uses this structure, I'm plus verb plus ing.
For example, I'm working, I'm visiting, I'm meeting.
You don't need to remember grammar names.
Just remember the sound and the pattern.
Let's give more A1, A2 examples.
I'm working next week.
I'm studying next week.
I'm traveling next week.
These sentences are simple and very useful.
You can already use them in real conversations.
Now let's continue the conversation and add a little detail.
Okay. What are you doing next week?
I'm working next week, but I'm free in the evenings.
This is now A2 level.
Yes, because we are adding extra information.
Let's explain some useful words here.
But is used to show contrast.
Free means you have no plans.
Saying I'm free in the evenings is very useful.
It helps the conversation continue.
Now the other person can say,
Do you want to meet one evening?
let's continue.
Do you want to meet one evening next week?
Yes, that sounds good.
Very natural, very real.
This is how plans start in real life.
Now, let's imagine a slightly different situation.
Friends talking on the phone.
I ask, Do you have any plans for next week?
Yes, I do.
This answer is correct, but very short.
It's okay, but we usually add more information.
Let's improve it to A2 B1 level.
Yes, I do. I'm visiting my family next week.
That sounds natural and friendly.
And it invites more questions.
For example, Oh, where does your family live?
You see how talking about plans creates conversation?
Yes, it helps people connect. Now let's talk about days.
Very important.
A1 level example.
On Monday, I work.
A2 level version.
On Monday, I'm working.
Let's add more detail. B1 level.
On Monday, I'm working all day, but on Tuesday, I'm working from home.
This is already quite advanced.
Yes, but still very natural.
Notice something important.
The sentences are longer, but not complicated.
You don't need difficult words.
You need clear ideas.
Now let's imagine a work situation, B1 level.
Okay.
Are you available for a meeting next week?
Yes, I'm available on Wednesday afternoon.
Very professional and clear.
This is extremely useful at work.
Let's explain available.
Available means free and possible.
Now let's make it a little more flexible, B1 to B2 level.
I'm quite busy next week, but I should be free on Wednesday afternoon.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, and very realistic.
Quite busy means busy, but not extremely busy.
Should be free means probably free, but not 100% sure.
These small expressions make your English sound more natural.
And more polite.
Let's do another mini dialogue, more informal.
Okay.
Any plans for next week?
Nothing special, just work and a few meetings.
Very natural spoken English.
Yes, people often say nothing special.
Let's explain that phrase.
Nothing special means no big plans.
Now a more personal answer, B1 level.
I don't have anything big planned, but I'm trying to rest more next week.
That sounds very natural and human.
Yes, it shows intention, not just schedule.
At B2 level, you can add reasons.
For example, I'm trying to rest more next week because this week was very busy.
Notice the progression.
Same idea, more detail, more confidence.
Let's speak directly to the listener for a moment.
Yes.
Dear listener, you don't need to jump to B2 level immediately.
Start with short, clear sentences.
I'm working next week.
I'm free on Friday.
Then slowly add details.
That's how real progress happens.
Let's continue with common mistakes when talking about plans for next week.
This part is very important because many learners understand the idea, but small mistakes make them feel insecure or unclear.
First, let's say something very important.
Making mistakes does not mean you are bad at English.
It means you are using English, and that is a good thing.
The goal here is not perfection.
The goal is clarity and confidence.
Let's look at the most common mistakes one by one with explanations and examples.
Mistake number 1, using only the present simple for everything.
Many learners say things like, next week I work, or tomorrow I go to the doctor.
Are these sentences understandable?
Yes, most of the time people understand you.
But they don't sound very natural in English.
Native speakers usually say, I'm working next week, or I'm going to the doctor tomorrow.
Let's explain this in a simple way.
When you talk about plans that are already decided, English often uses I'm plus verb plus ing.
You don't need to remember rules, just remember this sound pattern.
Wrong but understandable, next week I work.
Better and more natural, I'm working next week. Let's repeat that idea slowly.
Use simple forms but try to sound natural when you can.
Mistake number 2, forgetting to say next week.
This seems small, but it creates confusion.
Example.
Learner says, I'm working.
The listener may think now, today, in general.
So always add a time reference.
Better sentence, I'm working next week.
Or, I'm mostly working next week.
Clear time makes clear communication.
This is very important in professional situations.
Mistake number 3, answering with only one word.
For example, someone asks, what are you doing next week?
And the learner answers, work.
This is not wrong, but it can sound cold or closed.
English conversations often need a little more.
Better answers are, I'm working next week.
Or, I'm mostly working next week.
Adding just a few words makes the conversation more natural.
And it invites the other person to continue talking.
Mistake number 4, being afraid to say you are not sure.
Many learners think they must sound very certain.
But in real life, we are often not 100% sure about our plans.
And English has many simple ways to express that.
For example,
I think I'm working next week.
I should be free on Friday.
I don't have anything confirmed yet.
These sentences are very natural. They show honesty and flexibility.
Mistake number 5, translating directly from your native language.
This is very common and very normal.
But direct translation can sound strange in English.
For example, some learners say, I have a rendezvous next week. In English, we don't usually say rendezvous.
We say, I have a meeting, or I'm meeting someone.
Better sentence is, I'm meeting a friend next week.
Simple and natural.
Mistake number 6, thinking your answer must be interesting.
This is a psychological mistake.
Many learners feel pressure to have exciting plans.
But simple plans are perfectly fine.
Saying, I'm just working and resting next week is totally normal.
Native speakers say that all the time.
Let's repeat this important idea.
Simple English is good English.
Mistake number 7, stopping after a mistake.
Some learners make a small mistake and then stop speaking.
That is not necessary. You can continue. Communication still works.
Example.
Next week, I'm working and I'm free on Thursday.
That is real spoken English.
Even native speakers hesitate sometimes.
Let's talk directly to the listener now.
Yes.
Dear listener, if you recognize yourself in these mistakes, that is completely normal.
Awareness is the first step to improvement.
You don't need to correct everything at once.
Focus on being clear and relaxed.
Let's move forward now with practical advice to talk about your plans with confidence.
Many learners feel stressed because they try to invent sentences in real time.
But in real life, the questions are often the same.
What are you doing next week?
Do you have any plans for next week?
Are you free next week?
So you can prepare answers in your head.
For example, I'm working next week, but I'm free on Friday.
When you prepare a few sentences like this, you feel safer.
And when you feel safer, you speak more easily.
Advice number 2, Use time words to organize your ideas.
Time words are your best friends when talking about plans.
Words like on Monday, during the week, at the end of the week, in the evening.
These words give structure to your answer.
Example, at the beginning of the week, I'm very busy, but at the end of the week, I'm more relaxed.
This sounds clear and natural.
Advice number 3, don't be afraid to keep it simple.
Many learners think they need long, complex sentences to sound good.
But simple sentences are often the best.
I'm working next week.
I'm meeting a friend on Thursday.
These sentences are clear, correct, and natural.
You don't need more.
Advice number 4, add one small detail to continue the conversation.
This is a very useful trick.
Instead of saying only, I'm working next week,
You can say, I'm working next week, but I'm free in the evenings.
that small detail opens the door to conversation.
The other person can then say, oh, do you want to do something?
Advice number 5, use flexible expressions when you are not sure.
Real-life plans are not always fixed.
Expressions like I think, probably, I should be, I don't have anything confirmed yet are very natural.
Example, I think I'll be busy next week, but I should be free on Friday.
This sounds polite and realistic.
And it reduces pressure.
Advice number 6, practice speaking out loud, not only in your head.
This is very important.
You can practice alone.
You don't need a partner.
For example, ask yourself out loud, what am I doing next week?
And answer out loud, I'm working next week, and I'm meeting a friend on Wednesday.
This prepares your mouth and your brain.
And when the real conversation happens, it feels easier.
Advice number 7, listen to how other people talk about their plans.
Listening is learning.
Pay attention when you hear English in movies, series, or podcasts.
Notice how people talk about future plans naturally.
You don't need to copy everything.
Just notice patterns and useful expressions.
Advice number 8, accept that your plans don't need to be exciting.
This is more emotional than technical.
Saying, for example, I'm just working and resting next week is perfectly fine.
Native speakers say this all the time.
You are not performing.
You are communicating.
Let's speak directly to the listener for a moment.
Yes. Dear listener, the goal is not to impress people with your English.
The goal is to express your ideas clearly and comfortably.
You don't need to say everything.
You just need to say enough.
Let's move on now to guided practice. Repeat after us.
This is your moment to speak, not just to listen, so if you can, please repeat out loud and take your time with each sentence.
We will start with very simple sentences, A1 level, and then we will slowly make them a little longer and more natural.
Remember, perfection is not the goal. Clarity and confidence are the goals.
Let's begin with very simple answers.
Listen first, then repeat.
I'm working next week.
Now repeat.
Again, slowly.
I'm working next week.
Good.
Even if it felt strange, that is normal.
Next sentence.
Listen carefully.
I'm free on Friday.
Repeat.
Again.
I'm free on Friday.
Very good.
These are sentences you can use immediately.
Now let's move to A2 level sentences with a little more detail.
Listen and repeat.
I'm working next week, but I'm free in the evenings.
Repeat.
Again, slowly.
I'm working next week, but I'm free in the evenings.
Excellent.
Notice how natural that sounds.
Next sentence.
I'm meeting a friend on Wednesday.
Repeat.
Again.
I'm meeting a friend on Wednesday.
Very nice.
You are building confidence.
Now let's practice sentences with days and structure, A2 to B1 level.
Listen carefully.
On Monday and Tuesday, I'm very busy, but on Thursday, I'm free.
Repeat.
Again, slowly.
On Monday and Tuesday, I'm very busy. But on Thursday, I'm free.
Great job.
This is very useful in real life.
Now let's move to slightly more flexible language, B1 level.
Listen.
I don't have anything big planned next week.
Repeat.
Again.
I don't have anything big planned next week.
Very good.
This is a very common sentence in English.
Next sentence.
Listen carefully.
I should be free on Friday afternoon.
Repeat.
Again.
I should be free on Friday afternoon.
Excellent.
That sounds natural and polite.
Now let's practice a short micro-dialogue.
Listen first, then repeat each line.
What are you doing next week?
Repeat.
I'm mostly working, but I'm free on Thursday.
Repeat.
Do you want to meet after work?
Repeat.
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Repeat.
Very nice.
That is a real, natural conversation.
Now let's do one final sentence, more advanced, B1 to B2 level.
Listen carefully.
Next week is quite busy for me, but I should have some free time toward the end of the week.
Repeat.
Take your time and repeat again if you want.
Next week is quite busy for me, but I should have some free time toward the end of the week.
Excellent work.
Take a moment and feel that confidence.
You just practiced talking about your plans for next week.
This is real progress. Marie, many learners think that to talk about their plans, they only need to practice speaking.
Yes, and that idea is understandable, but it is incomplete.
Speaking is important, of course.
But speaking becomes much easier when listening comes first.
Let's explain this in a very simple way.
Your brain needs examples before it can create sentences.
When you listen to English regularly, your brain hears how native speakers talk about their plans.
You hear the rhythm, the pauses, and the natural expressions.
For example, you hear sentences like,
I'm working next week, but I'm free on Friday.
I don't have anything big planned.
When you hear these sentences many times, your brain remembers them.
And later, when you need to speak, they come out more easily.
This is why listening reduces stress.
You are not inventing English.
You are reusing English you have already heard.
Let's talk about confidence for a moment.
Many learners feel nervous when someone asks about their plans.
That nervous feeling often comes from uncertainty.
You are not sure what sounds natural.
Listening gives you that feeling of, I've heard this before.
And that feeling is very powerful.
It tells your brain, this situation is familiar.
And when something feels familiar, fear goes down.
Listening also helps with pronunciation and intonation.
When you listen often, you naturally copy how sentences sound.
You start to stress the right words.
You start to pause in the right places.
For example, instead of speaking word by word, you speak in groups.
I'm working next week, but I'm free on Friday.
This makes your English easier to understand.
And it makes you sound more confident.
Another important point is listening to different situations.
Work conversations, friendly conversations, casual chats.
When you listen to different contexts, you learn flexibility.
You learn how the same idea can be expressed in different ways.
For example,
I'm working next week.
next week is pretty busy for me.
I don't have much free time next week.
Same idea, different expressions.
Listening teaches you these variations naturally.
Let's speak directly to the listener again.
Yes.
Dear listener, if you want to talk about your plans more easily, listening is not optional.
It is part of the process.
You don't need to listen for hours.
20 minutes a day is enough.
Podcasts like this one are perfect because they repeat useful structures.
And repetition builds familiarity.
Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is learning.
Trust the process.
Listening today helps you speak tomorrow.
And speaking tomorrow builds confidence for the next conversation.
And now we arrive at the final part of today's episode.
This is the moment where we slow down, take a breath, and really think about what you are building with your English.
Marie, before we speak directly to our listeners, I want to share a simple truth.
Please do.
Most people don't fail at English because it's too difficult.
They stop because they don't see progress quickly enough.
But progress in a language is often quiet.
It happens little by little inside your brain before you notice it in real life.
Let's speak directly to the listener now.
Yes.
Dear listener, if you listened to this episode until now, you are already doing something important.
You are investing time and attention in yourself.
Maybe today you don't feel fluent.
Maybe you still hesitate when someone asks about your plans.
That is okay.
What matters is that now you have tools.
You have simple sentences.
You have flexible expressions.
You have examples you can reuse.
Talking about your plans for next week is no longer a mystery.
It is something you can practice and improve.
Imagine yourself in a real situation next week.
Someone asks, "What are you doing next week?"
And this time, you don't panic.
You smile and say calmly, "I'm working next week, but I'm free on Friday."
That moment matters.
That moment builds confidence.
And confidence changes everything.
Let's remember something very important.
You don't need perfect English to communicate.
You need English that works.
English that helps you connect with people.
Now here is your big call to action.
We want you to take what you learned today and turn it into a habit.
This week, choose one moment every day to listen to English.
It can be this podcast or another simple English audio.
And once a day, ask yourself out loud.
What am I doing next week?
Answer out loud, even if you are alone.
Use 1 or 2 sentences.
Don't correct yourself too much.
Focus on speaking.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and tell us in the comments what are your plans for the next week.
Subscribing helps you stay consistent.
And if you can, leave a review.
Reviews help other learners find this podcast.
Share this episode with someone who is learning English.
You might help them feel less afraid.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for trusting us.
Remember this sentence.
Small, daily practice creates big confidence.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and be proud of yourself.